in today's video, the IRS has updated their website with specific details as it relates to the Trump children's savings accounts. So make sure you stay tuned for all of the details. But before we begin, as always, welcome back, everyone. So very happy to have you back for another update. Now let's go ahead and get started. A Trump account is a type of traditional individual retirement account, an IRA account. And when a Trump account is open, the eligible individual is the owner of the Trump account and is referred to as the account beneficiary. A Trump account is subject to certain special rules inapplicable to other individual retirement arrangements under Section 408, most of which apply only during the period that ends before January 1st of the calendar year in which the account beneficiary attains the age 18, which is considered the growth period. For example, a child born on October 1st, 2025 would turn age 18 on October 1st, 2043, and therefore the last day of the growth period with respect to the child would be December 31st, 2042. The special rules that apply only during the growth period include funds in a Trump account can be invested only in eligible investments, and a Trump account has a separate contribution limit from other individual retirement arrangements. Also, a Trump account is generally not allowed to make distributions, and the rules under Section 408 governing traditional IRAs will generally apply. After the growth period, most of these special rules will not apply, and the rules governing traditional IRA accounts will apply. The Secretary of the Treasury or his delegate will create or organize the Trump account, the initial account for each eligible individual. Upon an election under the pilot program, $1,000 is paid by the secretary to the Trump account for an eligible child. An eligible child means a qualifying child as defined in Section 152C, who is born after December 31st, 2024 and before January 2029, who is a U.S. citizen and for whom no prior pilot program election has been made. Additionally, the eligible child must have a Social Security number that is included with the election. The $1,000 deposited into the Trump account under the pilot program is subject to a special rule regarding interest under Section 6611A. And individuals making improper elections under the pilot program will be subject to penalties under Section 6659. Contributions during the growth period. There are 5 types of contributions that can be made to a Trump account. Number 1, a pilot program contribution from the secretary of $1,000 for an eligible child. Number 2, qualified general contributions funded by states or political subdivisions, the United States, the District of Columbia, Indian tribal governments, or Section 501c3 tax-exempt organizations for members of a qualified class of account beneficiaries. Number 3, employer contributions that are not includable in the gross income of the employer under Section 128. Number 4, qualified rollover contributions. Number 5, contributions from other sources such as the account beneficiary, parents, or any other person. And contributions to a Trump account during the growth period are not includable in income by the account beneficiary when made. Unlike contributions to a regular IRA, which require an IRA owner to have includable compensation, contributions may be made to a Trump account during the growth period, even if the account beneficiary does not have includable compensation. Pilot program contributions, qualified general contributions, and rollover contributions are not subject to an annual contribution limit. However, all other contributions, that is, Section 128 employer contributions and contributions from other sources during the growth period, are subject to an aggregated annual limit of $5,000, subject to cost of living adjustments after 2027. And contributions to Trump accounts cannot be made before July 4, 2026. Eligible investments during the growth period. Funds in a Trump account may be invested only in eligible investments. An eligible investment generally is a mutual fund or exchange traded EFT that tracks an index such as the standard S&P 500 stock market index, does not have annual fees and expenses of more than 0.01% of the balance of the investment in the fund, and meets other criteria that the secretary determines appropriate. And that brings us to the end of this video. Make sure to share this video with any parents who have children that qualify for the Trump account. This is an excellent way for children to start saving early. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and come back for more 2025 IRS updates and tax refunds, breaking news, and more. Bye-bye.